Hello, welcome to another live Dota commentary time by Luminous, and we are coming at you live. Paris, I wish. I'm coming at you live in my room in California, and I'm joined by Restalker. Say hi, Restalker.
Hey guys, I'm Stalker, and I like cookies and orange juice.
Alright, we have our very own Cookie-san, and we are gonna cast EHome versus TEG. Now, before you say stomp, this is gonna be a very interesting game. I'm gonna let you, Cookie-san, to talk about all the hero picks and bans, and I'm gonna talk about what's going on with EHome. EHome almost not able to make the ESWC because they got their team visa denied. Now they got through all that, and now they're all probably very pumped, more pumped than I am right now, going to this tournament. They are my fan favorite team to go to win. Aeon is the favorite team to win, but my Chinese boys, I'm hoping they would take it. And there's a lot of already picks and bans. Restalker, if you want to talk about it real quick.
Alright, so we have a Broodmother ban first, which is very typical ban. She's quite an all-purpose hero. She can lane very well. She can babysit even, and she just has obviously she's a really good pushing hero. Then we got Pugna being banned. Very good pushing hero, very good in team fights because of that Nether Ward. Do you want me to just stick to the Scourge bans and you can talk about Sentinels real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, and then we got the Doom ban for the Scourge TEG, a very common ban these days, just the instant counter to everybody. We got Lion, nothing strange there, just a very good support hero. Very good lane controller, can even roam if need be, and Tide, just great in team fights with that ulti. And then I'll pass it on to you now.
Meanwhile, EHome banning the best wombo combo hero out there is. Enigma just sets up so many perfect ultis. Vice's brand doesn't need it much to say. Ilaria ban directed definitely to those European teams because Ilaria being first pick nowadays. I don't know why, but they're doing it. So EHome felt the need to ban so as well. It looks like Storm Spirit is the first pick for TEG. Now TEG, very solid team, European team, underrated a lot of times. Meanwhile, EHome is gonna go back to Vengeful Swear and Witch Doctor. Picking the support first, kind of unusual in terms of Chinese picks. They're definitely going to go for the Drow Ranger, but those two are one of the best support heroes, and looks like the TG team responds back with CM and Alchemist. Alchemist, one of the best heroes out there is. I see them being picked a lot, and these guys pick so fast. Dude, calm down with these picking speed. They don't even think about their picks, and it looks like the we're going to have a Necrolyte pick. Necrolyte, a direct counter to the Alchemist, though, seeing that they could the Heartstopper deals a lot of damage. If the higher the HP the enemy is, the more damage it does per second. Of course, the ultimate always good at killing tanks. Rhasta seems like they might be going a bit more pushing heavy, or for those chains to disable on the Alchemist or whatever hero. Oh yeah, of course, Rhasta definitely need to hold that Stormster in place. So very good counter picks there from as well. If you look at the Sentinel pick real fast, 4 heroes picks, 4 stun. 5 stuns so far, so they are definitely going to go for the strength disable pick, and but 3 intelligence, 4 squishy. They are not going to be a very squishy tanky lineup, so we'll see how EHome rounds out with the final picks. And I kind of stole your mic there with Stalker talking about half your team, so please cover the rest of your
No
picks.
problem. What I want to say is that Crystal Maiden in conjunction with Storm Spirit is never a bad thing. In fact, Crystal Maiden with most heroes is never bad. So Queen and Pain and Storm Spirit are definitely going to benefit from that Crystal Maiden aura. A thing that I like to note is that it's very strange, and there's the Drow pick. You can talk about that in a bit. I just want to say that it's very strange that Asian teams usually go for carry heavy, but this time they've got a lot of support under their belt. So we'll see how this pans out for them.
Real fast to cut you off, we are going to pause at 4:50. Pausing now to make sure people could catch up on the listening live in TeamSpeak, and also we could later on when we're syncing, I will be releasing MP3s, so you could listen to the game cast it while watching your own Warcraft 3, so you could sync up us there as well. So sorry to cut you off, and you want to talk about the last Chen pick and why they go the Quap. Isn't that kind of a weird hero that we never see nowadays? Any reason you think they might be doing it, or just kind of a last minute pressure pick, or trying to weird the other team out?
Yeah, that is really strange considering they have Rhasta. Rhasta, like you mentioned, can really hold Storm down. He can do the same thing to Queen of Pain, prevent that blink from going on. And especially considering Drow has the silence, they can insta-gib Queen of Pain pretty easily. She is a pretty squishy hero, so not too sure what they're thinking there. She is a good candidate for the Lincolns though, and that will really let her survive team fights for a little bit longer, especially considering the amount of disables that are on the Sentinel team. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised about this Korean Pain pick as well. You generally want her for the burst damage, that Sonic Wave, and the Scream and Pain. Definitely great at killing a lot of the squishies, 4 or 5 squishies on the Sentinel team. But if you are forced to go the Lincoln's route, the more defensive route, you're kind of giving up a lot of the reason why you pick the Korean Pain, which is to go for a more offensive hero. So I'm not too sure why, I mean, they don't need another squishy hero facing 4 or 5 nukes and a silence like Restalker says. So it kind of confused me, but they might have a strategy in play. They are definitely gonna get 2 solo out there because of the Chen pick, and they are RMP's Chen is actually really good. So I mean, I'm looking forward to that as well. Well, like you said, Drow pick for the Sentinel EHome team, rounding out very nicely. Again, very unlikely in terms of picking only 2 semi-carries. The Drow and the, maybe the Necrolyte being a semi-carry. Maybe they will feed the Rhasta a lot in terms of getting him a lot of gold and getting a quick Aga Scepter. Not too sure. So, any last words before we go on with this commentary?
Oh yeah, like just what you just said. Not too sure what Rasta's role is gonna be here. The only problem is if he gets an early ult stick and pushes towers, it's gonna be that much harder for the Necrolyte and Drow to continue farming safely. So we'll see what kind of route they take with that Rhasta player, and that's really all I have to say at the time being.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how they can lane this either. 5 range hero with the command True Shore is not going to be a joke thing to talk about. But it looks like we are at 450 elapsed time. I hope you guys are synced up. If not, just sync up to XP, whatever. Because I will be starting this commentary in 3, 2, 1. Unpause. And right off the bat, who do you think, EHome versus TEG, 1 team Chinese, 1 team Romania. There's a lot of talk about how Chinese Dota lately is just, crazy good. Which one do you think is going to win this game based on the picks, based on the people coming in the game, based on all the talks and all the stuff?
EHome definitely the favorites. I wouldn't say TEG is the underdog. They're definitely one of the oldest teams in the pro Dota scene and definitely have the most experience, I think, of most teams in the tournament here. However, I guess you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but we'll see if TEG can change that saying here. But I would have to say that that EHome is the favorite at the moment, just with their solid playstyle in recent months. They've just been almost unbeatable.
Yeah, coming to ESWC, beating 2-0 LGD-SG2Y, which is the best Chinese team, arguably the best team in the world. So 2-0 only the best team in the world, and coming to ESWC Paris, they are on fire right now. But I have to say, TEG is notoriously, infamously known for their freaking unstable. Sometimes they're the best team in the world, sometimes they flop. And let's see if they're having a good day, because having a good day, they will be one of the hardest team to beat right now. As Crystal Maiden plants a very, very defensive ward for the Stormsphere mid lane. Wow, we're not gonna, that's a very interesting ward so far, like early into this game like this.
Yeah, I think it was a ward. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say it's a ward put by the Chen, but
Chen, right? Yeah, Chen's on.
Yeah, but yeah, very interested to see that they have 2 wards pretty close to each other. That defensive one and one by the rune spot, kind of redundant in my opinion, and not too sure why they warded very defensively like that.
It looks like, wow, Wenfeld doing such a good job. I think there's going to be an early first blood. There is going to be a show, and looks like there will be... Did you see what rune she picked up? Maybe it was a... Did she even pick up a rune, to be honest?
Invis
rune. Okay, she picked up Invis rune. We have people correcting us within the live commentary channel. It looks like top lane, the Lord Doctor will be ganking off, so nice quick kills being traded. 1 minute and 1 minute in, 1-1 kill stat, and that's off a good time in terms of getting killed. Looks like there is to be a ward countered by Chen, so this Chen already counter warding so far really well into the game.
Yes, that ward was very well placed, knowing that that's a high level creep spawn, and they put it to prevent Chen from getting the high creeps, and Chen very wisely getting an early pair of sentries, which we usually don't see in even in the pro scene, but very wisely getting that, just making sure he's able to get the creeps that he needs to help out his lane mates at top.
And not only that ward will block the high level creep Sam, it will give a very good protection from the Chen, because you will see the Chen always coming in with creeps and letting the Necrolyte and the Witch Doctor smartly back away. So that was a very, that 1 sentry ward killed 2 birds with 1 stone, so that was a good job by there. Meanwhile, on bottom lane, this Venge is being just a cog blocking that that Queen of Pain, she can't even go near the creeps, and you can see that Drow Ranger level 3 in a dual lane against a single lane Quap, and that Quap is having not a good time so far in Paris.
Yeah, it looks like Ben's gonna get another early